Research Forum on Global Research Forum on Diaspora and Transnationalism is a think tank. It is registered in India, and we have a network of like-minded researchers who have a positive aspiration towards the society. So we collaborated together and we tried to create a positive migration discourse in the society. So, so it's a long journey. Since 2014, we have been working a lot towards the migratory element, the important positive discourse, which was highly needed at that time. So this is one of the aspects of GRFDT, and you must have visited our website as well. We have recently conducted the GCM review series, which is Global Compact for Migration. It's a non-binding agreement among the like-minded countries who want to see dignified, safe, orderly, and regular migration all over the globe. So we conducted these 23 series. In addition to that, we also conducted the certificate course for GCM. It was a 6-month course where eminent speakers from across the globe came and spoke to all the participants, and it was all free of cost. So like lots of participants interacted with each other. So we almost created a very sort of genuine discourse among the people that this is how migration should be seen in a very positive light, because usually it is seen with a very negative connotation. So that is what we did in terms of GCM. In addition to that, we have collaborated with so many civil society organizations. So that is what we are also doing for the migrant community, who are vulnerable section of the society. In addition to that, you might be knowing about it because I'm letting you know, because many of you either know some dimensions of migration or would like to go into the depth of migratory aspects. So we have actually launched another program, which is known as a certificate program on global like migration governance and diaspora engagement. So this is being done with collaboration of 3-4 more organizations. So you may apply for it because the 30th of July this month, we have a deadline for that. So if you want to apply for it, you may go to the iDiaspora platform and you may apply for that. And it is also free of cost. So, and it will add so much value because iDiaspora is a part of IOM, which is joined with United Nations. So this is about the certificate course. And then let me tell you something more about the publications part. GRFDT has already been publishing so many sort of research-based ventures. Some of them include, like first, we have a GRFDT journal, which is Migration and Diasporas and Interdisciplinary Journal. It's a biannual journal, so we publish it twice in a year. You may send your write-ups for that. So that is one sort of dimension. Then we have GRFDT Monograph series. It's a long duration series, and it is being published on a monthly basis. It is also worth acknowledging because so many citations have already been received through the global academic community. So these, one of the journal, second is the monograph, and then we also publish monthly our newsletter, which is known as Roots and Roots. So there we publish many write-ups, those which have already been published on the GRFDT website or on the TMN website, the Migration News website. So you can also explore those newsletters because there are so many interviews and so many important articles in that, which you might find interesting to increase or enhance your knowledge. And then we are already working on the global research project series that is also being published. In addition to that, since we have conducted numerous webinars till now, we have already published so many policy briefs as well. So when we think that we write something, whether it gets impacted in the society or not, that is also needs to be seen. So we have also written policy briefs. Those are like concrete recommendations, substantive recommendations that this is what needs to be done on the ground. And those who are part of it have been from the civil society, from the intellectual community, from the academia, and all the research scholars as well. So this is all about GRFDT. And then after that, we started to think that something is missing. And that was when we thought that we should start the migration portal as well. So the migration is a portal of GRFDT, which we initiated. The reason was we usually what in research community, it takes so much time in reviewing the whole process. The entire process is very long. Sometimes it takes even a year to get your article published. So what we wanted that young and emerging voices should be heard. And we wanted to give platform to the emerging scholars who want to provide their voice, and especially in terms of migration and diaspora and all other related translationalism related themes, so that issues on refugees can also be covered. And so that is why we started the migration news. So in the migration news, we have already like we two batches have already been built their capacity, and you might have seen our website, and you have must have seen the publications which are or your previous interns have already made. So this is what I think when we say that now you are part of our family, and it's really I convey my heartfelt gratitude as well as congratulations to you, because it was a very tough process to scrutinize among the brilliant set of applicants. So I must congratulate each and every one of you, because we have selected or shortlisted 15 of you, and you have brilliant profile, and we like starting from undergraduation to the PhD scholars, we have incorporated everyone. So we didn't want to discriminate that someone is from UG, from PG or something like that, because we think that if you have potential, then we should give a platform. So that is why we created this portal. After this, I think now it's a very good beginning. Now I think we can start the introductory process, and then I can start alphabetically. So basically, since it's orientation, so just if you want to familiarize you with the GRFDT members and with your fellow interns, you can interact. So we will start with the alphabetical order. We will start with Anushri. So what we are expecting from you in the introduction, you have to tell your name, from which place do you belong, what are you pursuing. If you are like studying, then you have to tell your qualifications, and then you may also let us know that what are you expecting to learn during the internship. So these are the 3-4 things which we are expecting from you. So let me request Anushri.
Am I visible? Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you. My name is Anujshri. I am from Kerala, India. I just finished my master's in sociology from Pondicherry University, and I'm currently pursuing an certificate course on international humanitarian law from IGNOU. I have also received an offer for a master's in joint masters with Erasmus University Rotterdam. I'll be joining that next year. Since I did not apply for scholarships, the offer was for 2 years. So this is my plan right now. And in the year, that I will be taking as a gap year. I want to ground myself better in migration. Exactly at the moment, I do not know where I want to specialize within migration, and this is what I expect to clear out with working with the GRFT and migration news while going through various aspects of migration. I want to ground myself better and in the migration area, as well as understand what I am more fascinated with. Thank you.
Thanks, Anushri. Bushra Ali Khan. Bushra, please introduce.
Hello, everyone. I am Bushra Ali Khan. I'm a master's student of Migration and Diaspora Studies at SOAS University of London. Apart from that, I'm also a writer and editor at Women's Manifesto NGO that is based in New Delhi. I have been a part of this NGO for a year now. I'm also a part of a young researcher. As a young researcher, I'm also a part of the summer program it is a 6-week program that is at a global platform, and where people and researchers from around the world come together and work on different projects. So that is something that I'm doing right now as well, and it's very interesting. Thank you so much for having me here with you, and it's a great opportunity, really. My expectation and my reason to join the Migration News was that it will enhance my knowledge and understanding of migration, diaspora, transnationalism, and everything, because the best way to understand something is to write it, and because when you write it, you research about it, so it just broadens your understanding of the subject. So basically, yeah, that is why I am here, and thank you so much for having me. Yeah.
Thanks, Bushra. Now we have Arjinder Singh.
Hello, am I audible to all?
Yes, Arjinder, please.
This is Arjinder Singh, a staff scholar from Department of Economics, Punjabi University, Patiala. I am pursuing my PhD, and the topic of my PhD is about the issues of international migration from rural Punjab. And I follow the multidisciplinary approach to fulfill the objectives of my research. Here I follow the social dimensions as well as economic dimensions and demographic dimensions of international migration from Punjab, basically. And this is a great opportunity to be part of this platform in collaboration with all the other scholars or all the other people, all the other personalities who are doing who are interested in migration. And I think it is a great opportunity to interact with each other, to interact with all, and we all are enhance our knowledge through this internship with the interaction. And thanks to the GRFT to provide a great platform to all to enhance the knowledge. And I think this is also a great thing that on the different corners of the world we interact through this platform, and we will enhance our knowledge, and we will enhance our knowledge through this interaction. That how the persons from different corners see the migration, how they think about the migration. I think this is great for all. Thank you.
Thanks, Arjinder. Definitely, that is what we have to make a multicultural perspective, and when we interact with each other, then only we come to know various dimensions. So now we have with us Mohammad Razwan Rahman.
Hello, Mr. Yadav. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Mohammad Biswan Rahman. I'm a graduate in International Relations from Bangladesh University of Professionals. I recently have completed my post-graduation in International Relations. And after completing my post-graduation, I started working in a development institute named Dev Resonance. I worked as a research assistant in there. And the main reason to join here is I'm interested in research-oriented sector, and I want to pursue my career in research. And the topic of my bachelor's thesis was based on research based on migration, and the during my post-graduation I couldn't choose the topic because of the COVID-19, and now I wish to continue my research on migration, and that's why I have joined here. I wish to learn from all of you, and very glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mohammed Razwan Rahman. And now I would like to request Muskan to introduce, please.
Hi everyone. I hope you are all doing fine. And my name is Muskan. I am from Panipat, Haryana, India. And I have recently completed my graduation in political science from Grfdt deemed to be University, Dehradun. And I recently, in the coming days, I am hoping to get enrolled in master's degree at JNU in international relations. I'm preparing for that. And in the meantime, I joined this internship at Grfdt, and my expectations from the internship are that it will ground me in research, as I am trying to look if I fit in the research career. So, and this topic interests me well, so I joined. Thank you.
Sure, Muskan. I think you have got one of your seniors here. I think Upasna is from JNU and she has already completed masters in IR. So I think you can take help from each other. So it will be, I think, a good sort of opportunity for you to take help if you want any sort of guidance. Then I think, so thanks Muskan for your introduction. I think your network is. I would like to request Nisali De Silva to please introduce herself.
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
I'm an undergraduate at the University of Colombo, Sri Lanka, and I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in English, and I'm minoring in international relations and economics. I'm also working as a part-time journalist. So the reason why I decided to join this is because my knowledge in migration is limited, but I would want to improve my knowledge, especially on refugee crisis, as well as the impact the migration has on women. So I thought it would be a great opportunity.
Thanks, Nisali. Then we have with us Piali Bhomik.
Hello, everyone. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, Piali, please.
Yeah. So this is Piali. I'm from Guwahati, Assam, India. So a small part of my PhD deals with the migration, internal migration. So things were like institute is closed. I'm from Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Guwahati branch. So since it was like a laid back situation, we were not like in a slow pace of PhD. So I thought, why not grab if I get an opportunity, so why not? So yeah, I'm landed here, and thanks that I got an opportunity to be selected amongst such amazing people around. I will be working with them, and also that opportunity, global opportunity, I would say. So thanks for having me here. And yes, I would like to expand the knowledge that I'll be having here in these 4 months, and also the writing part that I would like to share with you all. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Piali, for the introduction. Now I would request Rana Madani to please introduce.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, hi. So my name is Rana Madini. I am from Saudi Arabia. I'm trying to get my camera to work. Just one second.
Yes, yes, we can.
Yeah. I'm from Saudi Arabia. I have done my undergraduate degree in the American University of Sharjah in the field of international relations. And I have just completed my master's degree in media and development from SOAS University. I'm very interested in pursuing a career in journalism, and I love academic research, and I really enjoy the process of writing research papers and doing the research and looking for the information. So I was really interested when this opportunity came about, and I thought it was an area in which I can definitely learn more about. And like one of the fellow interns said, this is the best way to learn about something. You research and you write about it, and you learn more and more, and you grow a solid base of information. And so that's why I joined this internship. It's nice to meet you all.
Thanks, Rana.
Thank you.
Then I would like to request Revati to introduce, please.
I hope I'm audible.
Yes, yes, Revati, you're audible.
Hello, everyone. I'm Revati KJ from Trivandrum in Kerala, India. So I'm completing my bachelor's in political science from Pondicherry University. And I'm also joining the incoming cohort of Young India Fellowship at Ashoka University. So basically, I'm passionate about human rights, refugee crisis, and migration, especially in the context of civilian conflicts. So I'm here in the migration news team to gain an academic base to this area from the scholars out there. And I'm also very excited to be in the network of highly motivated peers from all over the world. So I'm thankful, extremely thankful to the team of GRFDT for this wonderful opportunity.
Thanks, Revati, for the introduction. Tawafuddin Azimi, please introduce yourself.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. I am audible.
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
My name is Tawafuddin Azimi. Originally, I am from Afghanistan, and I completed BA in Law and Political Science. Currently, I am pursuing MA Human Rights and Politics in School of International Relations, Mahatma Gandhi University, Kottayam. And it will be good for opportunity for me because I have planned to in future. I research about migration in my thesis, and also I had one elective course by the name of labor migration and citizenship, and it will be very helpful for me. Thank you.
Thanks, Tawafuddin. Actually, during my master's, I came to know about the Afghanistan, that particular place, Bamiyan Buddha's statue. And when I read your profile, and it was impressive, and then we shortlisted you. And that recently you have posted an article in which you have interviewed about the atrocities committed by Taliban and how you were quite young at that time. So maybe later on we will discuss more with you, and we will try to know more perspective about it. So thanks for the introduction, Tawafuddin.
Thank you, sir.
Now we have Upasana Detha with us.
So hello everyone, and I would just begin by first of all appreciating the warm welcome offered to us by the GRDFT and the mesmerizing performance by Unnikrishnan ji, and also the insightful introductions of my batchmates. For that, I'm thankful for the GRDFT for providing me this opportunity. My name is Upasana Detha, and I hold a master's in IR from JNU, New Delhi, India. I hail from Jaisalmer, Rajasthan, and currently I'm trying to experience my future and perhaps my probable PhD topic. So from the internship, I look forward to hear stories from all over the world, get first-hand interactions with the people, and also sharpen my knowledge on migration, improve my content writing skills, know ethics of reporting, and many more things to get a more critical thinking and how understand how self and other are formed. So I hope to grow in the shadow of the experts and professionals. Thank you.
Thanks, Upasana, for the introduction. Now we have with us Wasim Ahmed Wani.
Team for selecting me. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot for the introduction. I think among all of you, we don't have Limfo Musevi. Okay, so I think all of you have already introduced. So let me introduce you to the secretary of our organization and one of the senior members of our organization, Dr. Smita Tiwari. Ma'am, would you like to say something to our third batch of interns, and your kind words, please?
Am I audible, Abhishek?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Abhishek, and very good evening to all of you. On behalf of GRFDT and on my own behalf, I would like to welcome you all, and it gives me immense pleasure to see you all here. And I think Abhishek has already told you and discussed with you about GRFDT and about the migration news, what it is about. But over the period of these 4 months, you will have a better understanding of what it actually is about. And through your experiences, when you start working with us and you engage in the different type of projects, you'll get to know it better. So I'm delighted. First thing is that I listened to all of your introduction, and I'm really happy and delighted that you all are at very beginning of your stage, beginning of your career. You all are in bachelor's and master's degree, and I think it is very good opportunity to engage with such a program because it will not only give you different to choose from different areas within migration, but also help you to brush up the technicalities. Let me tell you how we learned our PhD, how we learned the research. We just enrolled in PhD and then we learned with the process. We learned how to choose topic. So it was the PhD where we started to learn and understand about the research. Before that, because in our times, I'm talking about almost a decade before. So I did not have much opportunity to intern myself. So my journey was to understand research with the process of research. But in your case, I see it and I feel very good that before entering into actual process of research, you'll have a better understanding of how to choose a particular area, what are the technicalities. So it is really wonderful. Secondly, it is also I'm happy to share that we have already conducted 2 successful batches of internship, and this is your 3rd batch, and all those were wonderful students. Like one you just saw, Unikrishnan, he performed extremely well, and I just got nostalgic because I also had a certain years of training of Bharatanatyam, but it's been again so long that all have evaporated from my mind. And today Unikrishnan just made me nostalgic. Thank you so much, Unikrishnan, for your performance. And this your 3rd batch, we are already listened for your expectations, that what do you expect from our organization, the Migration News. And just 2 things I would like to talk to you at this juncture, at the beginning of your program. Number 1, start learning, educating yourself without fear, without hesitation, with one of the best mentors across the globe that GRFDT facilitates or provides. It is really a wonderful, it will be a wonderful opportunity for you. And it should be a win-win situation. When you learn and educate yourself, you grow as a scholar, and also we grow as an organization. GRFDT will also be benefited with your excellence, with your experiences, with your knowledge. So it is a sort of win-win situation for two of us. So you grow, we grow. I think we both will grow together. Number two is that this course could be for 4 months. This course of your internship might be for 4 months, but the relationship that we are looking is should be longer. It is not just for 4 months we are looking. We are because we are working in the same area, and many of you, when you move ahead in your career, will choose the same area of migration or diaspora or transnationalism as a research area. So we will come across each other at many various platforms at many times. So let's build a relationship that is stronger enough. Let's build build the foundation very strong. So on this note, I would just like to welcome you all once again, and my all best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Smita. Like, yeah, it was very insightful to know your experiences, and I think it must be very enriching for all our interns as well. And I think on the positive note, we have one more performance left of Unnikrishnan, so you would also like it as well. We have with us, I think, Michael with us. Michael Tengeri, he was our first batch intern, but he is one of the best colleague we have got with us, and he has mentored this second batch as well. So he will be one of the mentors for one of the teams which we are going to have in this batch. So Michael, would you like to say something?
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Michael. And as Abhishek said, I'm going to be one of your mentors. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you on being admitted. You got a really great opportunity, not only to improve your writing, but also to enrich your knowledge about immigration. On the way, you are going to meet lots of people, and also you're going to be engaged in many events. So try to get as most as you can, and also you will meet lots of great people working for the organization. So don't hesitate to ask questions. We are here to help you, and we really want you to to help you to improve your writing and everything. And also we are really looking forward to cooperate with you. So if you had any questions, you can find me on WhatsApp and just ask anything you like. So that's all from me, and see you around.
Thanks, Michael. Michael is pursuing PhD from Taiwan, and he has mentored and he has helped actually a lot of interns in terms of writing skills, and we have seen the remarkable improvement, like from the first month to the completion of the internship. We see the drastic transformation which we have witnessed by ourselves. So I think this is the way of learning. And we have also with us Dr. Firoz Khan. Sir, would you like to say something?
Thank you, Abhishek. First of all, let me welcome you all. The very dynamic and diverse batch. And after listening to you all, I am sure that you are going to produce, each one of you are going to produce a wonderful piece of work. So you all are welcome and very, very congratulated. Thank you.
Okay. So I think we have almost completed the introduction part. Then let me tell you that how are we going to work together. Our way of working includes division of team, division of work, and what are we going to do this time? We will formulate 3 teams among our batch, and in these 3 teams, we are going to make a fellow editor. Means from amongst yourselves, we will be shortlisting 3 editors who will be helping you in terms of write-ups. So these fellow editors will be the coordinating person between the mentor and you. So you will be submitting your piece to these editors, and these editors will see that in terms of copy editing, the draft looks fine or not. So once they think that, yes, I think it can be published, they are going to mail it to the mentors. And then mentors are going to see it, because since they have been part of the organization for long, so they are going to assess it. And if they find that something is missing in the write-up, they are going to tell you that these are the observations which I think these interventions needs to be made. And then you are going to rectify those errors, mistakes, or some missing observations. You can include those arguments, and then you will mail it back to the mentors. And then mentor is going to send or mail it to me, and our editorial team will decide, and then we will publish it. It seems long, but it's a very quick process, and your write-ups will be published very quickly. The only thing is that you have to write thinking in terms of quality. Like we don't want so many write-ups from you. We want the quality ones where you think, where you research, because that is how you are going to learn. So what are we expecting? We are expecting book reviews. We are expecting movie or documentary reviews. So it's like you, like many of you must have passion for watching movies or documentaries. But what are we asking to you? That you find element of diaspora, you find element of migration, you find element of refugees, you find element of trafficking. So you shortlist those movies, and then you watch it. Because once you watch it for seeing what is happening, maybe for entertainment or maybe for getting to know the perspective that what has happened in the movie. But when you start writing the review, then you will start going to the deeper nuances of the each and every issue which has happened in the movie. So those, I think you have to deal with those issues, and you have to write something on those lines. So this is the one part which we are expecting. And the first part is about, then we also conduct so many webinars. We conducted more than 23 webinars on global compact for migration. Then we are also doing International Migration Review Forum series. And we also conduct other webinars also on very crucial topics, which we think that those are highly needed. So we will expect you to write a report on that. So those reports we are not going to give to each and every one of you. It will be on a rolling basis. For example, we can allocate the first report to Anushri for the first webinar. Then we are going to allocate the second report to Bushra Ali Khan. Then we are going to allocate the third report to Arjinder Singh. So that is how we are going to do the allocation part. And you will have mentor with you. You will have their WhatsApp contact. You can just communicate at any time. So it's not a sort of rigid or hierarchical system where you will have to email once again and again to know that what is happening with my write-up, which I have sent. So within a week, if you have written well, within a week, it will get published. And if there are some issues or some comments which you need to rectify, those you will have to do. And all these things will be done in the track change mode. So you will all be learning all those things. So because some of you are in UG, in PG, so we will let you know that how are we going to edit those things. Because once you will get those comments in the track changing mode, you will start understanding that where are you making mistake, on what part you need to develop your idea, or your wording should be more human. Like usually we say that it's illegal migration. So we need to use, because we can't use stigmatizing words while we talking about migratory aspects. So we are going to use more human words in terms of irregular migration, undocumented migrants. So this is only a very minute part which I am telling you, because gradually you will learn each and every part of it. So it was all about the mechanism which we are going to develop over time. I think luckily, I think Vinod Khadria sir joined, and I think he has.
He left actually.
Okay.
I was about to tell you, but you were in the process to explain the thing. So,
Okay, okay.
I think.
So, so this is all about the orientation part. And if you have any sort of doubt which you have in mind, you might ask me now so that we can understand it better, because it's a sort of orientation, so there is no need to make it burdensome or something like that. So if you have any sort of a query which you think that you have in mind, definitely you can express. Firoz sir, can you message Khadria sir to please join again on WhatsApp?
I'll try.
Okay. So we are going to share all the write-ups with you, and you will have guidelines for book reviews. You will have guidelines for movie review. You will have guidelines for writing report. Like while writing report, you need to hyperlink the sources, the organizers who have organized the event, so that it gets more outreach in terms of your write-up. Because when you're writing, you have to let others know that these are the organizers and organizations which were collaborating together, and they have made it possible. So it's a sort of acknowledgement, as well as you make it wide in terms of publicity, that you get the wider audience as well. And one other thing is, since it's not research internship, it's media internship. So I think while we write, we need to use simple words, because our main motive is to reach to the common people as well. It's not that we have to make it only elitist in nature. So while we write, we have to use the easy words, not so many harsh or technical words. They are not going to help much in creating larger discourse. So that is also will be expected from your side.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes,
yeah, I was wondering when the teams will be divided, and how will you choose the team editor?
Actually, we have already decided it. Just maybe after the meeting, or maybe by tomorrow morning, we are going to give you the team, respective editors, respective mentors. Each and everything has been decided. We are just going to share it with you, maybe by tomorrow. So let me. Yes,
Abhishek sir is here.
Yes.
So,
So
we are delighted that sir is here.
I think let me introduce you to Professor Vinod Khadria. We requested him, and he has kindly agreed, because he had a lecture, one special lecture just now, but he has kindly agreed to give his precious time to us. So, sir, this is our third batch of the Migration News interns. So we would like you to please say a few words to them.
Well, I think it would be super extempore for me to speak to them, because I did not join right in the beginning, but I could listen to you for a few minutes before I joined again when Smita asked me to do so. So I could see that you were, actually sharing with them what is going to be a good standard for writing as a journalist, as a migration journalist. I think there are certain norms which are very important for each and every one. It's a very challenging world to write in the public sphere, whether it is for a magazine or a newspaper or even a digital platform and so on. One very important principle that each and every one of us, I'm saying us because I'm not different from you, and at some point in time, we get lured by that attraction of the short route of plagiarism. You know, writing something that is actually somebody else's contribution. We have the temptation to take the shortcut and use that without proper acknowledgement. You know, that is very important. One is to, of course, put it in quotation marks and cite the source of it. And the other way is also to paraphrase it. Now, it is the paraphrasing which brings the temptation that if I paraphrase it in a smart way, then nobody would know where it has come from. That is a temptation that you should consciously avoid. Rather, you should take pride in the fact that you read that person's work and you thought it was important. And it was so important that you could actually translate it into your own words. That, I think, is extremely important. If you look at stalwarts in the field, whether it is journalism or it is academics or others, you would see when they write their books, they take pride in citing the youngest of the scholars, who may be 40 years younger to them. And that's why you find the references, the number of references that they use are, very, very long. Their bibliography is very, very long. That is something which is painstaking work. Painstaking work because one of the challenges of writing in the public sphere is time. Time is short. You talk to any journalist, they would want your story now or yesterday. They would say, "Aapko kab khatam karna hai?" Sir, kal khatam karna tha. It is already, I have crossed the time limit, and so I want your opinion right now. So that is where we tend to again forget about jotting down the sources, and then later that piles up as a big headache because you may not find it. If it is digital, then you may not find that reference again. It moves from place to place. It has shifted to another place, and then you don't get the link again. So even if it is boring or tiring, make it a habit that if you find something interesting to quote or cite, then take down the source then and there. In your diary, you should note it so that later on it does not become it doesn't bog you down for that thing. And it becomes very easy for you to refer back to it when you are formalizing, because we write drafts. You don't think that your writing would be perfect at one go. The best of best writers also write number of drafts, and there's no harm in doing it. You should be able to judge that this is not perfect, that I should throw it into the dustbin and then write again. So see, I remember telling my students, new students, PhD students or MPhil students, when they come a phrase, I used to tell them कि आप अगर half page मुझे लिख के दे देंगे एक दिन में, half a page of your final product, if you can write and give it to me, then you will get your degree in time. And they tend to laugh or smile at that point, thinking half a page तो क्या है, बाएं हाथ का खेल है, मैंने कहा कोशिश करके देख लो. So they then end up saying, sir, ये final draft half page तो बहुत difficult है, इसके लिए कितनी बार लिखना पड़ेगा? मैंने कहा हो सकता है आपको 50 बार लिखना पड़े. And you may have to write 5 pages or 10 pages and then make it condense. लंबा लिखना आसान है, छोटा लिखना difficult है. Being precise is difficult. इसीलिए हमारे, आपको याद होगा, हाई स्कूल में प्रेसी राइटिंग देते थे, प्रेसी बनाना. तब पता नहीं था क्यों करवाते हैं ये. तो ये आज के ज़माने में आपके लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है. The other things you learn as you go on, you learn from others, from your friends, from your seniors, from your juniors. It is a very, very challenging and at the same time enjoyable field. And you should make the best of it. And over time, then you should specialize. Within the field, you should make a super specialization that this is my field. I am going to be expert in this area. And then you start talking to the experts in those areas. So I think this is how it is mostly learning by doing. इसका कोई थ्योरी नहीं है, मेडिकल का कोर्स नहीं है कि या इंजीनियरिंग का कोर्स नहीं. It is everything. Journalism means it is a generic field. You have to know bits of everything, bits and bits of everything. And be in touch. Ask your friends, your family people to पढ़ के बताओ ये ठीक है कि नहीं. Or don't praise me. Just for the sake of praising me, don't say ठीक है. That is very important. So this is all I can share from my own experience. And by the way, I got, I wrote my book, my first book, and hopefully not the last book. Published it in 1999 called The Migration of Knowledge Workers. And I did extensive fieldwork in India and USA for that from 93 onwards. For 1 year, I was given the Times of India Fellowship. Times of India I'm mentioning because it's a well-known newspaper group in India. And that's how I came to know the world of journalism also during that period. I used to write, आजकल तो blog बोलते हैं, उस समय नहीं था सर, नाम नहीं था. But short pieces, edit page pieces, editorial page, op-ed page में लिखना है, अच्छे journals हैं, magazines हैं जिसमें लिखना है, छोटा लिखना है. छोटा लिखना is very, very difficult. Down to Earth, for example, is one very good, dedicated magazine to particular cause, something like that. इसी तरह migration का भी आप लोग शुरू कर सकते हैं. आपके जो newsletter है can turn into a journal sometime later on. And with the contribution of all these batches that you get, over time, can become your resource.
Well, thank you very much, sir. And in fact, let me tell you that Professor Khadria needs no introduction. I mean, he is a former professor of economics and education at Zakir Hussain Center at JNU, and he has thoroughly worked on the area of migration, particularly brain and skilled migration. So if you will work on migration, I mean, you will come across the vast literature that sir has created. So, I mean, he is actually a stalwart in this area. So, we are really very thankful to you, sir, that you joined and shared your experience with us interns. And we are truly grateful to you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Smita. It's an opportunity, and hopefully the COVID will be over and we'll meet physically at some point.
Yes, sir, we are looking for your guidance. I mean, keep being there on our side and keep guiding us.
Well, that goes without saying. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Let me inform all the interns as well that sir has also co-edited World Migration Report, which is one of the best documents in the migration field, which was published by IOM. And so definitely, as Dr. Smita said, he is an institution in himself. So thanks a lot, sir. You kindly agreed to share a few of your thoughts, and that is very true in terms of plagiarism or the precise writing. That is what we will try to focus and channelize our energies into those dimensions. Thanks a lot for that. Now we have one cultural, because now we are ending our orientation program. So we have one cultural piece. So I would like to request Unni Krishnan to please let us know what is this piece about, this performance is about, so that we can show it live. Unni Krishnan, over to you.
Yes, sir. First of all, let me thank my family, GRFT, Abhishek sir, Feroz sir, and all the members who giving me such an opportunity to share my performance and all these cultural things that runs around me. And for the last piece, I will be performing along with my colleague, Diya Nair. The item which we will be presenting is an Ambal Stuti, which is addressed to Goddess Durga, who is always the better half of Lord Shiva. Here it's a composition of Ranganayaki Jayaraman, who is a stalwart in the field of Bharatanatyam, and it's set to Ragamalika and Adi Talam. This piece was actually shot for an online dance festival conducted by my dance institution, where I learned under my gurus, Dr. G. Sanil Kumar and Kalakshetra Jisha Raghav here in Trivandrum. And this piece is actually choreographed by them for that online dance festival. It's a very short and crisp piece. About my colleague Diya Nair, she is currently a BTech graduate, and she has been a winner in the Kerala Youth Festival for many years, which is the largest annual gathering in Asia for all the school students to perform and take part in those cultural activities. And she is also participated in the South Zone University Youth Festivals, Patmosal held at Tirupati. And over to the performance, sir.
Rose, sir, please.
இடமமர்ந்து அபயமளிக்கும் கிரியாசக்தியே சரணமம்மா எங்கோ சக்தியே சரணம் அம்மா மங்களம் பொங்கிடச் செய்வாய் மாதா பராசக்தியே சரணம் அம்மா தேவர்களை காத்திடவே தேவியும் தோன்றினாய் பாதம் பணிந்தோடு வரமளிப்பார் தேவி தேவர்களை காத்திடவே தேவியும் தோன்றினாய் பாதம் பணிந்தோடு வரமளிப்பார் தேவி ரத்தபிஜனை வென்றாய் மாயாவி மகேஷரையும் மாற்றிட்டாள் தேவி பாத பிதனை வென்றார் மாயாவி மதிஜனையும் மாய்த்து தாழ்ந்து சாதகர் ரத்த பிதனை வென்றார் மாயாவி மதிஜனையும் மாய்த்து தாழ்ந்து திக்விஜயம் செய்தார் வெக்கித்தடை கொண்டார் சுந்தரனை மாளிகைத்தார் திக்விஜயம் செய்தார் சங்கரனை கண்டார் வெக்கித்தடை கொண்டார் சுந்தரனை மாளிகைத்தார் திக்விஜயம் செய்தார் சங்கரனை கண்டார் வெற்றித்தலை கொண்டார் சுந்தரனை மாலையிட்டாள் திக்விஜயம் செய்தார் சங்கரனை கண்டார் வெற்றித்தலை கொண்டார் சுந்தரனை மாலையிட்டாள் பக்கம் அமர்ந்தாள் கையோனும் கண்டனும் தக்க சமயம் வந்தார் பதஞ்சலி சாகபாதம் பக்கம் அமர்ந்தார்கள் கையோனும் கண்டனும் தக்க சமயம் வந்தார் பதஞ்சலி சாகபாதம் பக்கம் அமர்ந்தார்கள் கையோனோ கண்டனும் தக்க சமயம் வந்தார் பதஞ்சலி சாகபாதரும் ஜல் 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 என கலங்கைகள் அசைய டன் 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 என தாளமும் ஒலிக்க ಗಣ ಗಣವೆನ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮುಡಗ பால்வண்ணன் குழலை பக்தியாயே சேர்க்க தன வெனகான மழை பொழிக தேவர்கள் கரம் கூப்பி பாதம் பண்ணிக இச்சாசக்தி பிரியாசக்தியே மோனசக்தியே தத்துவம் தத்துவம் என சிவசக்தியான மண்டலம் புகழ வாய்ப்பிட்டாள் தேவி ஜல் 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 என கலந்ததன செய்ய தன் என தாளமும் ஒலிக்க கண கண கணவென மக்களும் முழங்க பால்வண்ணன் குரலை பக்தி அழைக்க தந்தன கணவென தானமழை பொழிய தேவர்கள் கரம் பூசி பாதம் பண்ணிய தத்துவம் தத்துவம் என சிவசக்தி ஆட மண்டது புகழ வாய்ப்பிட்டாள்
Thanks a lot, Krishnan, for this graceful performance, which you kindly agreed to share with us. So I think this is all for now, and from tomorrow onwards, we will keep writing the write-ups, and we will keep improving over our drafts. And I once again welcome you all, and thanks to all the esteemed members, including advisory members, including Professor Vinod Khadia, Dr. Smita Tiwari, Dr. Firoz Khan, who have been there with us today. And thank you to all of you that you spared your precious time with us. And we look forward to working with you all. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Yadav.